Hi, and welcome back to my own Utopia. I am Kayleena, and today I am going to be showing you guys some of my whips, and I don't have any FOs today, so here we go. So before we get into it, let's go ahead and take care of semantics. My cat is refusing to stay on the table. Yeah, you just want loves. Why in the world do you want loves right when I'm doing this? It's like, I don't want to. She don't want to share attention. That's what it is. Okay. Please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and do not forget to hit the little bell for all for notifications. If you like content like this and you want to follow me on other social media, I have a Facebook group and I am on Instagram. Please check me out. Everything will be linked down below. If you want to contact me personally on my email, that will be linked down below as well. If you're wondering why in the world am I always looking down, is because I have 3 wonderful boys. My oldest one is 8, my middle is 5, and my youngest is 2 years old. We have some medical issues and some special needs going on, so honestly the only way I am going to be able to do this, or y'all are going to be able to hear me, is during nap time. So they're right here on the monitor. She almost fell. Her nails caught her. Oh, I think I'm going to keep that one in there. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That one almost made me scream. Whoosah. The guest that we have here today is Miss Cannabis. And she is purring up a storm today. So I want to say welcome back to all my awesome subscribers that has been here for a good minute. Welcome back, you guys. And welcome to all the new subscribers that has been recently joining me. Thank you so much for joining and everything, and joining my Facebook group. I have been having so much fun. Oh my God. And thank you everybody that has been trying to send me a friend request and has listened to me and actually went over to my Facebook group and joined me over there. I do greatly appreciate that so much. I have been loving seeing everyone's work in progress and finished objects and everything else like that. Fair warning though, next Wednesday is what you're working on Wednesday. So this is just a little bit of a heads up. If you're wanting to put your photo up or anything else like that, please do not forget or start getting prepped and prepared for that, because I am getting excited. I got a couple of individuals asking me, they're like, is it this week? No, it's next week. So I have been busy as all get out, to the point where I have been letting my neurodiverse, beautiful brain allow me to just hyper focus on a whole lot of stuff. So I hyper focus on one thing for a little while and then I lose interest. I hyper focus on something else and then I lose interest, and then I hyper focus on something else and then I lose interest. And I have been really enjoying this ride. I love my hyper focusedness. I indulge myself greatly. And whenever I do, I absolutely love it. Some individuals might not know what it means, but it's basically when you start doing something and nothing distracts you, and before you realize it, it has been hours and hours or days of doing that interest that it just engulfs you. It's like falling into a nice, warm, very comfortable bed that you do not want to get up out of or leave or even move. It feels like that to me whenever I get engulfed into a project, a interest, or something else like that. That is the way I feel. So when I do, I love it, every aspect of it. So I haven't been like really focusing on knitting like I have been. I have been focusing on some of my crochet projects and stuff like that. And then I have been hyper focusing on school. And when I started realizing I was starting to hyper focus on school, I was like, oh, yay. So, we've been coming across a couple of, I homeschool for new subscribers that do not know. I homeschool my 3 boys. 2 of them are school age. 1 is legally not school age, but next year he will be. The oldest one is, and then the 3rd one is definitely not legally school age. But homeschool, they are considered as toddler school age. So I homeschool basically 2, and I teach, or I just live with a 3rd. And that's my youngest one. I basically just, whatever he's wanting to learn, whatever he's wanting to do, whatever's happening that day, that's what's happening. But are you going to finally get up? Oh, thank you so much, Fuzz Buzz. So I have been really hyper focusing on the schooling and everything else like that, to the point where I think it's like I've met with them and they've started like progressing gradually and quickly as well, to the point where my middle is, I wonder what she's doing. My middle is like, how can I explain? When he progresses in school or anything else like that, he rapidly increases intelligence, grade level. I'm losing it, but basically whatever he's wanting to, not whatever he's choosing to, it's whatever his body or his brain is choosing to rapidly mature in greatly and quickly, he does it in a very quick manner. And it can go from like a whole grade to 2 grades of like math, language arts, science. It can be those type of things. And he advances rapidly. And it's really hard to try to keep up with him. And when he does that, he advances and he gets to that one spot and he just engulfs himself. And he stays there for the longest time. So both of them are kind of like meeting me with the amount of indulging I have been with school. They've been indulging as well. So yeah, we've been doing that. Another thing that I have been indulging with them is, I was thinking one of my boys were waking up, but he's not. So I have, the first thing I want to show you guys is my temperature blanket. Ooh, trying to make sure I'm not about to wake them up. Okay, so the one thing I've been really indulging in is my temperature blanket. I have been teamed up with Cindy from Life in Yarn Tangles and Miss Kay from Kay's Crochet Haven. These 2 wonderful individuals are awesome. Oh my god, I love working with them. So for those that are new and that does not know, me and these 2 other individuals came up with an idea of doing a temperature blanket. We wanted to do a cowl together and everything. I came across this picture that was up on Facebook like in 2020. And there was no pattern. I couldn't find who did the pattern, who did the original design, who did anything. I could not find it nowhere. We all 3 scoured the internet trying to see if we can locate it again. Could not find it. So we all 3 in hardcore looked at it and everything else like that and came up with our own patterns. So when we came up with our own patterns and everything, we literally decided to do the cowl and have individuals join in with us. So this, I might pop up a picture of what it's originally going to look like at the end of the year. But, so it is a cowl. You can follow along. We have tutorials going on. Once a month, each one of us will actually do a live. This month in March is going to be Kay's turn from Kay's Crochet Haven. And I'll have everyone's link down below. We have a Facebook group, so I will have that link down below as well. If you want to join in or just follow along and watch all of our wonderfulness, then go ahead and check us out. But Kay's going to be doing the live this Friday, so on March 5th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So I got behind. I'll go ahead and say it now. I got behind, but I'm getting there. I might not be fully there, but I'm getting there. So I have been keeping up with all of my temperatures and anniversaries, birthdays, all that and everything else like that. I'm writing them all down. Actually, speaking of, since today is March 2nd and it is a Wednesday, I want to say a huge happy anniversary to my husband and I. We have been married for 15 years. Can you guys believe that? 15 years? We have been married, wonderfully married. Yeah. Oh, the many, many years comes with so much that comes with that. But yeah, our anniversary is today. We got married on March 2nd of 2007. Yeah. I cannot believe it. But we're going to be doing something special just for us on the weekend coming up and everything, with him working and then me doing school. I could not afford to take a day off of school. We cannot afford him taking a day off of work. So I even mark those. So on months, on like holidays and anniversaries and special events and stuff like that, I actually mark them in here, and I'd have one for silver and one for gold. I do holidays, anniversaries, birthdays, all that and everything. So I mark them with those glittery silver and glitter gold that gets put in here as well. We've already had our poor puppies passed away. We actually lost 2 of them this year, so I marked those days in black. We're down to just 1 pup. As you can tell, I'm still working on it. Still trying to get caught up, but I'm almost there. I am using I Love This yarn, size K, 6.5 millimeter hook. This one is for February. I got some ranges going on in here. So as you can tell, I have the lime green, the yellows, and then dark, the blues. I really like this one. This one's like bright as all get out. And then the white squares represent no days at all. So if the beginning of the month starts on Friday, then I have to do white squares all the way down. And as you can tell, so I'm trying to get them taken care of. I still have a few more squares to take care of. And then I have my January in here. I just need to do the top for the month and stitch in the actual month itself. So saying January and then February. But I don't want to do that until I can actually get all my squares done and then get them stitched on. Then I'll go ahead and do that. And then put the heading of the month onto each one and then sew them beside each other. So, whew, I got a hair. So I have been really trying to get my temperature blanket taken care of and getting caught up, so I'm not feeling as overwhelmed as I have been. So I have been hyper focusing on that, and because of that, I literally only have 3 days left to do, and then stitch them on, and I'll be 100% up to date. And then I can hyper focus for the rest of the week. Or each day I can sit there and I can do that day, that square. Or actually, I don't do like today's square, I do yesterday's square. Because as you can tell, the temperature ranges drastically. You can sit there and say, oh, we're going to be hitting 75. But by the end of the day, we didn't even hit 68. So I've learned that the best thing for me to do is to do the square from yesterday, not today. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm almost there. And then we have a baby coming into the family. Yes, it's a he. He will be born on June something. I can't remember what day he's going to be born on. So the girl loves yellow. So I'm like, okay. She doesn't really like green. She don't like blue. Anything else like that. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. Trying to make sure I can see them. I get bored very easily. So because I get bored very easily when it comes down to doing the same stitch over and over and over and over and over again, I wanted something that was going to change while I'm working with it. So I got the ice cream. I need to pick up some more of this. I got the ice cream Lion brand lemon meringue. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 395 yards, 360 meters. It is a number 3 lightweight. It is 100% acrylic. Now I have been doing videos where I sit in silence and I crochet this blanket. So you guys get to see this blanket grow. And then I will be doing the hat, the booties, the mittens, and then the outfit, and it will be all in one, and you guys are going to see the whole progress, watching it grow and everything else like that. And then my next project, I will be choosing where I'll sit down. You guys, no matter where I'm at, what I'm doing, or anything else like that, if there's loud noise, it's loud noise. If it's just me sitting in the van and me crocheting it, then you'll be hearing the birds and the rooster crowing in the background. But I've been quite enjoying whenever I crochet this blanket and this project and all these things that I'm going to be sending to her or gifting her with, that you guys get to see from the very beginning all the way to the very end. So that's why, if you've been keeping up and watching me doing the silent knit and crochet, that you don't see much of a difference between that and what I'm showing you guys here today. So this is my very first corner to corner blanket. But I am loving it. I am actually almost done doing the increases. I am doing the Jaden Stitches corner to corner tutorial. I absolutely love that tutorial. She explains it so beautifully. But I'm wanting to get to about 30 some odd inches across. I want it big enough where she can wrap the baby up and the baby can be a pretty good size before she can no longer really use it. But I want her to be able to keep the baby nice and warm. And since she loves yellow so much, I thought corner to corner would work so beautifully. So I am, with the same yarn, I'm going to be doing the blanket. There is a little outfit that I'm going to be doing with the same yarn, a hat, mittens, and a booty. And booties. So it's all going to be 100% matching together. And my cat is about to like knock over everything off of my table. So yeah, and this is all I have left. Surprisingly, with it being my first time doing corner to corner, I absolutely love corner to corner. It goes very quickly. It's very easy as soon as you figure it out. But I have it in this cute, adorable bag. I love it. So I have been, those two are the projects I'm working on. And then for the tutorial for knitting and everything, I had somebody ask me to do a simple dishcloth for knitting, and the first thing I thought of was your grandmother's dishcloth. I think that's what it's called, or the corner to corner knitted dishcloth. It's named so many different things, but it is so widely known through the knitting community. It's one of the very first ones to be taught, because it teaches you how to increase, how to decrease, how to, and it's just knitted. That's all it is. There is no knit and purls, no nothing else. So it teaches you a lot of the basics that you need to know, but it also gives individuals that need to do something to be able to learn a little bit of a structuring to be able to teach them the basics and to give them that dopamine high that they basically need, where they're getting a reward at the end of the time. So I am going to be doing it in in blue. I have a striped blue that I'm going to be doing as well, and then I have a yellow that I'm going to be probably doing the tutorial in. So I'm trying to look like a little bandana. I was actually thinking about possibly doing some bandanas to sell them. I have some cotton in there. I think it will come out beautifully. So that you guys might be seeing me do that. So when it comes down to yarn, that's basically all I have been really up to. It's really all I have to show. Like I said, wait until Friday. Come to live on Kay's Live. I will be sharing it and everything, and you guys will be able to see the progress from Friday or to Friday about my temperature blanket, because I am trying to make sure that thing is fully 100% done, or as close to done as possible. So without further ado, I guess I'll go ahead and let you guys go. I have a couple of videos I need to do. I have another crochet magazine that I'm going to be doing another flip through, and then I have my silent or quiet crochet about more of the progress that I've been doing with the baby blanket is going to be coming up as well. So I will see you guys soon, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. Blessed be. Bye, you guys.